Honey is a 5-year-old Mustang we adopted in mid-February. She's from the South Steens HMA out of Oregon. She did really well for the first 3 days we had her and started accepting touch. Then we had to make a quick trip to Utah. When we returned, she had regressed a little. I had a couple days to work with her before we had to take another trip to Montana. And when we got back, she was a bit touchier. Altogether, I had only had about a week total with her before leaving again in early March for a 14-day trip. At this time, this was one of our full-time jobs, and for all of you that work full-time know, sometimes you just have to work and you can't be as consistent as you would like with your equines. When we returned from that trip, she had regressed completely, which of course is so incredibly disappointing and honestly not unexpected. She was quite a bit touchier, and I felt like her body condition had also worsened. Most Mustangs don't take to grain right away, so it was a while before she would eat any kind of grain, supplements, or feed-throughs. But we felt she really needed to be dewormed and started on some high-quality supplements. Now, this journey is transparent. I'm showing the process not to teach, not to open myself up to criticism, although anything you show online comes with more than its fair share of that, but simply to journal the process and share it in case someone else is going through the same thing with their touchy Mustang. As a matter of fact, several of you have reached out via email saying that you have a touchy Mustang from the Steens HMA that is almost exactly like our girl and have been struggling as well. So we're in good company, and I'm excited that we can all share our experience as we progress with our touchy Mustangs together. On top of that, for several reasons, but the lack of consistency being a big one, we made the decision to step away from our full-time job that had us traveling so much. I have several very experienced horsemen that I seek help from when needed, and I started implementing some strategies from them to regain that first touch. It did work, and I was able to get that first touch back. Honey would enjoy it some, but she was uptight. And honestly, I felt like she was uncomfortable physically. Mentally, she surely was, but I felt like there was more to it. I had a gut feeling that although this approach worked, it wasn't one I wanted to continue for now. Because she is so touchy around her head and face and doesn't want to initiate any kind of touch with humans or objects, I started scratching her on the withers. This is a spot where other horses will scratch one another. Mares often lick their foals there, and it's a pretty safe place to start initiating touch. But it's also one of the points that can become sensitive when they have ulcers. You can palpate here, along with a few other areas, to check for that sensitivity. With her body condition declining and her new discomfort in this particular spot, the suspicions of ulcers forming started creeping into my mind. And it makes sense. Getting sorted, loaded, hauled for several hours, and then dropped into a completely new environment is more than enough to start that process. Once she finally started taking to grain, we were able to add in a feed-through dewormer. Then we were able to start adding in a feed-through ulcer support product, along with some silver lining herb products that I have felt have helped other horses of mine in the past. So week 2, I reestablished touch. Week 3, we got her eating grain and supplements. And then I decided to take a different approach. For now, I've chosen to let her body heal and not continue pushing any kind of touch. Instead, I started implementing Liberty work with her. Liberty for me is working with your horse without any physical restraints. No halter, no lead rope, just communication. It's about building a connection where they choose to be with you, respond to your body language, and start to find confidence without feeling trapped or pressured. So we started adding in obstacles and focusing on refining our communication with one another. And the outcome is promising. I'm going to give you guys a little update on what we've been up to week 3 of this girl's training and how I think it's really going to help her out.
Good job. She's like, this ball helps with the flies so much. Thank you, girl.
We've done a few sessions with all these obstacles at this point, But if you notice, a big thing for this girl is she's starting to have some curiosity coming out. If you remember from the very first day that we started working with this girl, she really had zero curiosity about anything. She didn't want to touch anything with her face. She really didn't want to investigate anything. And since we've started working with her with obstacles and at Liberty, I've noticed that curiosity has really started blossoming in this girl. That is a huge factor when it comes to getting her gentled. The more curious she is about these obstacles, I'm hoping it'll carry over into a little curiosity about me. And hopefully eventually she'll feel confident enough to come check me out and see what I'm all about.
Did you mean to do that? She says no. All right. Should we work on some stuff? Yeah. Good girl. Okay, are you ready? Can we go that way? Good job.
This is about our third session working on Liberty work here.
There you go.
She still doesn't totally understand what I'm asking, so I'm going to be patient with her. If she makes a mistake, I'm not going to correct her too much. I'll just wait and ask again. Right now we're just working on directions around in a circle, change of directions, and drawing to me.
Good job. Yeah.
She gets a little rushy every once in a while drawing to me, but she hasn't acted too defensive or aggressive. That's something to be very mindful of. If she starts acting that way, then I'll change my approach, but for now I'm just going to ignore it. I've been working on drawing her in over obstacles and seeing if she can step on the tarp or push the ball. This pawing the tarp and investigating it is a huge deal for this girl. She really wasn't curious about anything, and so the fact that she's starting to try and figure out what I'm asking her to do and engage with me, and also is curious about these obstacles, is just the biggest deal for this girl. It's so fun seeing her goofy personality coming out. She can't always hang with me. She gets a little bit concerned, so I'm just patient with her. I ask her to come back and try again. Some of the head bobbing is she's unsure of what I'm asking, but the majority of this head bobbing is actually flies. The flies have hatched out in a huge number this year, and it's really, really early. And this poor girl is covered in flies. There's not a whole lot I can do as far as products I can put on her because she's so wild. So unfortunately, until she gets a little more gentle, she's just going to have to deal with the flies. But they are definitely bugging her. There are some garlic-based feed-throughs you can do for fly control. We have some fly traps up away from her pen, and I've been doing my best to keep it extremely clean to keep the flies down for her.
Can we go the other way now? Can we go this way?
I'm going to ask her to go the other direction now.
Go, girl. Along here. Oh,
she makes it, but has to turn the other direction, so I'm just going to be patient and ask again.
Good job. Still that way.
I don't mind that she checks back in with me like that and asks what she's supposed to do. She's also started being able to trot instead of lope everywhere in this round pen. And spoiler alert, this was a while ago that we filmed this, and now she's able to maintain a walk as well.
Good.
We work on simple change of directions, and she's starting to pick up on that pretty good.
Good. That way. Mm-hmm. Keep going this time. I know. Mix it up on you. Good girl.
She's drawing in pretty nicely, and I just let her hang out and chill with me in the middle. I want this to be a good spot here next to me. I don't want there to be pressure from people all the time. I'm going to see if I can quote unquote lead her over to the tarp.
Like this thing. Right there. There's too many flies. Yeah, too many flies. This way. Thank you. Come this way. To this. Right here. There you go. That thing. You're kind of close.
I'm going to see if I can get her to engage with this ball. I've been working on trying to get her to kick it on cue, and she's actually kind of getting good at it now. This was in the beginning stages though.
We up there? Come here. Come here, crazy fly lady. Come here.
I'm also slowly trying to build her confidence with people doing weird things like rolling this ball, walking around, waving a flag around. I'm just trying to get her familiarized with how people move and that our movements don't mean that she's going to be in any kind of danger. You can see how much less touchy she's gotten just recently.
She's like, I'm gonna play this. All right, we're gonna change it up again. Can you go over there? Keep going, over there. Oh, wrong way. That way. Wrong way. That way. That way. Good girl. Good girl. There you go. Close. That thing. There you go. Good girl. Good job.
Now I know this is not your typical approach to horsemanship, but when I was a kid, I really enjoyed doing a lot of liberty work with my horses. I kind of lost that along the way, and I don't focus on it as much. And with this girl and how sensitive she was, it just reminded me of the troubled horses I'd worked with in the past and how much liberty work had really helped them bring out their confidence.
Can you follow it?
I felt like this would be a really good thing for her. And honestly, I'm having a lot of fun with it because it reminds me of when I was a kid with no agenda, just a girl out there playing with her horses. The purpose of all of this is just to help this girl build some confidence in herself, being able to move and explore objects, and hopefully that confidence building will carry over into being more confident with people. She's going to learn that her and I can communicate and that all my movements have a meaning, and that meaning is not to hurt her. I'm seeing if I can get her to stop at the ball now. She's doing good changing directions and walking where I want her to, but when I try to get her to stop and settle at the ball, she was having a little bit of trouble. She's got it figured out now, and so I give her a complete release. You'll notice I'm not treat training her. This is still a pressure and release style horsemanship. She's pretty unsure about taking food from people, and so I think that would actually add more anxiety for her. Maybe at a later date that will be a good tactic, but for now she just gets peace. And after all, that's what all equines are looking for in their life, is peace.
Okay. Make it a little more challenging. See if I can get her to at least put a foot on this tarp, kind of in the middle. All right. Can we get you to stand on it, all 4 feet? This way. Come on. A little more. Come here. Good. Wait. Another step. Oh, one more. Oh. 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 Good job.
I'm trying to find some new ways to communicate with one another. In here, I wanted to see if she could put all 4 feet on the tarp, and we got it done.
She's like, can I pot now? All right, can you go across it? Can you go across it? Nice. Good, okay. Can you go across it that way? Good, good. Yeah? We're walking though. Walk across it. Oh, keep going. You're doing good. Can you walk? Yeah? Straight across it. Straight across it. Yes, good girl. I'll take that. That was a good try. That was good. No, I'm just going to play with it. Okay. Can you go this way? Let's go this way. Wrong way. Try again. There you go. Yeah, got it. Okay, let's go around the ball and over the log. All the way around. There you go. Over the log. Good. Whoops. Yeah. Good job. Hi. Good job.
You may notice that I'm kind of changing the way I'm asking for a direction
Can
change.
you go this way? Good.
This eventually I hope to be able to more or less lead her at liberty
Good girl. We're going to go out.
and get her to stay with me.
Out and around though. There you go.
She's been doing pretty good. She's definitely unsure of what I'm asking. She gets a little bit rushy, and sometimes she even puts her ears back just a little bit. So I have to keep a close eye that she doesn't get defensive when we're asking for this.
It's not me bugging you though. Don't be rude.
All defensive behavior is fear-based, and so I think that's just coming out because she's really just not sure what I'm asking yet.
Still figure eighting. Yep,
As time has gone on and she's gotten more confident about what I'm asking, then she's done this less and less.
Ready?
I'm going to see if I can ask her to go between the ball and the tarp.
Wait, we're going to go on that side.
I'd like to try to figure eight these two obstacles.
Yep. All the way.
Now, to put it in perspective, I'm in a 60-foot round pen.
Nope.
There is nothing causing this horse to stay with me.
That way.
This is because she's trying to communicate with me, and she's really trying to do what I'm asking her to do.
Through here.
If she wants to, she could leave anytime and be far away from me.
Good.
So the fact that she's, one, engaging with me, and two, trying to figure out what I'm asking her to do is pretty incredible from where she was just a couple weeks ago when we got back from our trip to Arizona. I've asked her now to go over to the ball. She's gone to the wrong obstacle, but that's okay. I'm just going to see if I can correct her and if I can get her to go over to the ball. Now, I'm not trying to say that I'm a great horseman by any means. In fact, I'm just trying to point out how amazing these horses are and how much they try to communicate with us.
There you go.
This is a previously untouched horse. And why any horse wants to communicate with people really sometimes blows my mind. They do so much for us when they really wouldn't have to. They're stronger than us, faster than us. They could easily hurt us if they tried. But yet somehow they allow us to climb on their backs and ride them around. Their willingness to try for us has always been something I've been extremely grateful for, and something I've been in awe of since I was a little girl.
Good job. I was trying to see if I could get her to kick it. Can you kick it? There you go. Yes. Yeah. Oh, you're good. You're good. Oh. You kick it? Yeah, good girl. Nice job. Okay, can we try it again? Can you kick it? Good. Yeah. Kick it. Come on. Oh, good job. Good girl. Come on. Oh, so close. Come on. Yeah, good girl. Uh-oh, it's coming for you. Good girl. Can you kick the ball going sideways? Nope, come here. Oh, oh. Almost. Almost. Good. Yes. Can you kick it? Yes. Good girl. Can you do it again? Can you kick the ball? Yes. Good girl. There's so many flies. You almost made it all the way to me. Oh, here it comes. What a goofball. What a goofball you are.
If you've been following this girl's journey, you can see how much more curiosity she has and how much more engagement she has with me. Although we're not working on getting another touch or taking her tag off or getting a halter on or anything like that, I feel like this is the right approach for her at this moment. Sure, there are other tactics like roping her and doing things like that, but I've decided for now to take a different path, and I've been having a lot of fun with that.
Okay, should we do a couple circles? A little more speed?
We've also been working on other basic groundwork like walk, trot, lobe transitions, and her little canter has gotten so cute and collected.
Oh, remember? Good, nice. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Nice job. Can you go that way? Good girl. Not to the ball this time. Still going. There. Oh, careful. There's a post there. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. That's so nice. Yes, good job. Good job. You're doing so good. I'm gonna move this over here. Different spot, different thing, different spot. She's like, I'm ready. And she's been like this about the tarp moving. Like, just pretty chill about it. She was a little bit weird the other morning, but of course, because it was live, huh? Okay, are you ready? Wait, wrong way. Are you ready? We're gonna go that way. Can you do it? Oh, try again. 50-50 chance. Good job. Yeah, you know. Yep, keep going. There you go. Yep. Oh, there you go. Can we walk onto the tarp? Very nice. Can we walk over the tarp? Good. Oh, it's dusty. Keep going. Yep. Yep. Ask you to keep going. Nice. Very good. All right, you ready? Wait, we're gonna turn? Turning. Okay. Can we go this way? Good. I'm very close to you too. This is really good. Yep. That's okay. That's okay that you got worried. Try again. Good girl. Go that way. Good job. That's your poop. Yep, still your poop. Okay, we got something to do. We're doing something. Get your feet moving. There you go. Okay, keep going. Nice. I will gladly take that. Okay, returning. Arch. All right, you can do it this time. Yes. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. Good job. Come on. Yes, good job. Oh, that was so good. You did it. You did really good. I got nervous the first time, and the second time you did good. I like how she doesn't panic, even though I'm like really close and she's up against the fence, you know, and she just listens and really is trying. Yes, you're so cute.
I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. We've noticed that since treating this girl with an ulcer feed-through, she's been less fractious and taking a lot more naps. Her appetite has grown tremendously, and she's started putting weight back on. I really feel like we're on a good path forward, and we're just going to keep taking it one day at a time with this awesome Mustang. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to follow her journey.